nasal breathing. So nasal breathing really is the basis of functional breathing, and it's the first and probably the most important thing that you can do to help your breathing and your health. So the importance of nose breathing. So we've got two methods of breathing. We can breathe in through our nose and in through our mouth, but our mouth is not designed for breathing. It's a very good backup, but really we shouldn't really ever be breathing through our mouth except kind of in emergency. If we're breathing through our mouth, we are driving our sympathetic nervous system, so our fight and flight reaction, and we get enough of that in long COVID already. We really don't need more. When we're breathing through our mouth, we're getting faster breathing, upper chest breathing as well. You're going to dehydrate yourself far more. Again, that can be a thing with long COVID anyway. It can affect the pH of your body, make you more acidic, which is not a place we want to be. And also you're going to get a really dry mouth if you're breathing through your mouth, and poorer dental health as well. So why should we be breathing through our nose? Well, because of all of those reasons that I just said about breathing through our mouth. But why is the nose so effective for breathing? Because it's literally designed to do that. So if we breathe through our nose, we are stimulating our vagus nerve. Now, this is really important with long COVID because our vagus nerve is dysfunctional or potentially even damaged with long COVID. I think the research is still out on that one. But certainly the vagus nerve is the nerve that is associated with our parasympathetic nervous system. This is our rest and digest system, and this is the body's healing response. So we want to spend as much time as possible in our rest and digest. That is where we are aiming for. And if we are breathing through our nose, that is one step in the right direction. If we're breathing through our nose, it's also more likely that we're going to be breathing into our diaphragm, which is also very important. And we'll be talking about that one of the other days. But our nose is going to encourage our diaphragm. Our nose is going to slow our breathing rate down. So a lot of people are going to be actually breathing far too fast. And then actually, if we get into that kind of panic cycle, it can make it even worse. So we really do want to slow our breathing down. The nose, it also acts as a kind of pacemaker to our brain. So if we're breathing too fast, then our brain can go kind of into a sort of panic cycle. So that's why if we get symptoms, then often we find that our heads can go places we don't want as well, which certainly doesn't help. The nose also, if we're breathing in through our nose, we are collecting this really cool stuff called nitric oxide. And nitric oxide has got a lot of really cool things about it. But one of the things is that it is a vasodilator. So that is going to widen our blood vessels, improve blood flow, improve our circulation, which is important. It also is an antiviral. So if we're breathing through our nose, it's more likely to sterilize the air. So that is also important, especially at this time of year when there's a lot of sort of bugs around and stuff. Our nose also, it cools or warms or dehumidifies the air that we breathe in. So you might find that if you breathe a lot through your mouth, you're getting a lot of like dry mouth and stuff. Whereas if you breathe in through your nose, it's not going to do that so much. And also, if you are someone who has hormonal fluctuations, then breathing through your nose is going to help with any of the effects of those as well. So there are so many more reasons why the nose is such a cool thing and it's so important to breathe through. There's an article called The 33 Functions of the Nose, which we will try and link actually in the underneath the video. So there's so many reasons that we should be breathing through our nose, but this is something that is just so important. So if you are not breathing through your nose, or if you are not always breathing through your nose, then maybe that's something that you can start to think about doing. And you know, over time, hopefully that will be something that will work better for you.